Happy Sunday, guys! I hope you're all having a great week so far, a great Sunday. It's a beautiful day outside. I almost did this meditation outside, but I thought the internet connection would probably be too bad. So I'm going to give it a moment or two until some people can join. I know live videos always take a little bit of time to gather an audience, and I know it's 2 minutes early. I apologize for my yoga hair and craziness. But I'll go ahead and give you a little bit of a glimpse of what we're going to be doing today in our Sunday meditation. So I'm reading this new book called A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. Shameless plug. It's kind of heavy. I took it as like light airplane reading on a trip, and then I was like, this is not what I thought it was going to be. But it's about shedding our ideas of who we think we are and becoming our true selves, tapping into our true consciousness. And it has some really beautiful sentences and some really beautiful thoughts in it. And so I thought that we would kind of use this book to help us explore our consciousness today. So are you ready for a 10-minute ride into our own consciousness? So I'll be flipping through, reading little passages, and we're just going to stay really focused on our breath and focused on our mind and what is coming up for us as we meditate today. So it's 4 o'clock, so let's go ahead and get started. Comfortable seated position, however that is for you. If you'd like to lay down, that's totally fine. But begin to tap into yourself today, into the alignment of your body right now, into your shoulder space. What are you holding in your shoulders today? Into your eyes, into your face, checking in. Are you tense there? And then diving deep into your breath, into your emotional body, your spiritual body. And without judgment, just noticing what's going on for you today. There's no wrong or right way to feel today. But the awareness of that feeling is very important. And then begin to turn your attention to your breath. Just noticing how it feels when you breathe. What parts of your body move? Your belly, your ribs, your chest, your back, maybe. If you're laying on the ground, you may feel your back pressing down into the earth with each inhale. Can you feel the coolness of your inhales and the warmth of your exhales on your nostrils? And can you hold your focus here? If your mind starts to drift away, gently bring it back to this breath, to this moment. This is the only reality that we have right now. And when your mind begins to wander and you notice that you're not thinking about your breath, who is it that is noticing? Because your brain is the one that's thinking. So what part of you notices that your mind has wandered? Many yogis and frequent meditators believe this to be your consciousness, the reality of who you are. The you that is sometimes covered up by our crazy racing thoughts, by our attention, by emotional responses. This consciousness is always there, keeping a close eye on things, kind of like a babysitter, and quietly in the background. What a liberation to realize that the voice in my head is not who I am. Who am I then? The one who sees that. The awareness that is prior to thought, the space in which the thought or the emotion or sense perception happens. What a liberation to realize that the voice in my head is not who I am. Stay with your gentle breath here. And when your mind wanders, let that voice bring you back, the voice of who you really are. You do not become good by trying to be good, but by finding the goodness that is already within you and allowing that goodness to emerge. That goodness is that inner voice, your inner consciousness, that draws your mind back to your breath. Tap into that goodness right now. What a liberation to realize that the voice in my head is not who I am. Who am I then? The one who sees that. The awareness that is prior to thought, the space in which the thought or the emotion or sense perception happens. By focusing on the breath, we quiet our mind and we allow that voice to speak loudly to us. What a liberation to realize that the voice in my head is not who I am. And then bringing your hands together, palms together at your heart space. Nestling your thumbs in your chest very deep and taking a couple of breaths here to be grateful to that inner voice, that voice of who you really are. And you can gently open your eyes. Thank you for meditating with me today. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday afternoon. Hope you get outside and have some sunshine time because it's unseasonably beautiful outside. And if you're curious about the book I quoted from a couple of times, it's this one right here, Eckhart Tolle, A New Earth. I was not paid for this advertisement, but it is a really interesting, really heavy, but really interesting read if you're interested in that. So I love you guys. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week.